intro?
Hi, I'm your Goddess Nazca, here with Chocoman. We're reacting to...
YouTube's new policies with like AI face scanning and also their new algorithm that's kind of been hurting us as well as everybody.
Oh, okay,
Hey,
so we got to find out stuff.
So today's topic is a good extension of what we discussed in yesterday's video. For a lot of you guys, especially if you live in certain parts of the world, things...
Jello cake.
might be feeling extra dystopian lately. There's been a
YouTube's
lot of
20 years
changes
old.
with censorship and new bills being passed that require age verification and government IDs in order to access certain websites and services. And unfortunately, it looks like YouTube is trying to get ahead of this, and they have...
Yeah, so basically, you know what's been going over in Britain now. They want you to...
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I heard of that. They're like monitoring and taking control of internet stuff.
Basically, you got to view adult content, you have to show your government ID. Which is funny, because what was it, the same day that they did that when that T-app got hacked, where all their people had their IDs leaked?
And then they're also putting like curfews on internet for minors. I'm curious how they will accomplish that.
It's a dystopian world we're looking at, I swear.
introduced their own
I'd say more of a controlled
AI-powered
one.
system that is going to determine in the United States whether or not
Democrats
you
turning
are an adult user
What do you mean they're turning? They've been evil.
or not. And whether or not you pass that, it'll determine if you have to give over your credit card or your government ID to access
for a
certain
while,
privileges on the website. This is a pretty concerning thing, and YouTube's been passing a lot of pretty radical policies recently, some good, some bad. In fact, yesterday they had a good one where they introduced a new change to a long-standing policy where they used to automatically demonetize you if you cursed in the first 7 seconds of a video.
Oh, yeah.
Batsman got hurt with that bad because his opening was "Good morning, you motherfuckers." All you motherfuckers out. That was his opening line on all his videos.
Oh, yeah. No,
That's just the way it was. Automatic demonetization. They got rid of that. Now, for the YouTubers
word.
watching this, I want you to take a second and
This is really
carefully
disturbing.
read
Yes.
this section.
Okay, I'll read. YouTube has updated its monetization policy to allow swearing within the first 7 seconds of your video. Both old and new uploads are now eligible to earn full ad revenue. That's good, because I have a itch. I kind of swear a lot. I try not to. I try to like smush it up. I try to make a cute sounding swears.
The last video that wasn't a live stream that got demonetized was that the one about the Superman we did. You probably said the word "fuck you" so many times in that video. We got.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I did cuss quite a lot on that one, didn't I?
Yeah, that one got the yellow dollar sign.
Yeah.
This does not mean you can endlessly curse throughout the video. It just means you won't be automatically demonetized if you curse in the first 7 seconds. If you curse in the first 7 seconds or throughout the video, you still might get demonetized. So it's not like you have carte blanche to say whatever you want. But at least they got rid of the automatic demonetization. Now, there's another change that's pretty radical in my eyes that I've talked about in previous videos. I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to talk about in the future because it's pretty impactful. They have changed how views are counted on the system.
Okay, what does this do? We added a new mechanic for casual and regular viewers in the audience tab in something. Get deeper insights to learn more about your audience and find out what content is driving more engaging viewers. Learn more about blah 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 blah.
Essentially, they count how views, and ever since then, viewership has dropped on everybody's channel, big or small. Like ours, when they did this from May, because I noticed this on in May on, our views are just kind of steadily gone down.
Oh.
And everybody's going through this.
But what does this mean? What did they do that changed things?
Basically, you have to be engaged. Not watching the whole video in full doesn't matter anymore. You have to now like and comment on it to be kind of counted as a view.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't get many likes and comments on our videos.
So you have to be what's called an engaged viewer. Someone who likes, subscribes, or
go to
comments
sleep.
on a video. That's
Okay.
what makes you an engaged
Take care.
viewer,
Love
and it
you.
makes your
Bye.
view actually counts. If you're someone who just watches even the entirety of the video without doing those things, your view might not count. And becoming an engaged viewer helps increase how this video in particular is treated in the algorithm. And I recommend you doing this for my videos and also all the other content creators you enjoy, because I can speak from my own experience. This sort of thing does help the video in the algorithm. It does make a difference. And that's just the reality of the system we are in right now.
Oh, so that's why we won't really be making money anymore with YouTube.
Or we're making money. It's just not making. It literally got cut in half. Ever since they put this new thing in.
Lovely.
So basically, that hill just got a little steeper to climb.
Fun. Increase revenue per viewer than YouTube. Yep. Can't just
But
watch the
here
video.
is the major
You
change
gotta
we're talking
do
about
stuff.
in today's video. So as you can see, YouTube is rolling out AI in the United States to detect if users are actually under 18. It ignores the
How do you
stated
know
age and
this?
applies restrictions to users they suspect
Here's-
are not 18.
Uh-huh.
So they use AI models. They look at what you look at and they think, well, okay, you're 18. You have to prove us otherwise. So all the bronies are going to get murdered on YouTube.
Oh, wouldn't we? Or no, I look up a lot of weird conspiracy things, so I don't know. What
Yeah, that's
I
great.
have,
Yeah.
like, comments on videos to make it count. I watched it for other creators. Yeah.
An
It doesn't matter if
AI-powered
you sit
system
there
that's
and
going to
watch it.
determine whether or not you're going to be punished on this platform, even as a casual viewer. That is going to be a gigantic mess. And I think it's very clear this is trying to get ahead of what's going on in the world, especially in the United Kingdom, given their online safety bill that is now in effect. This is essentially an age verification system that is causing a lot of issues because the scope of what it was introduced as has gone way beyond what was initially presented, and it's starting to affect pretty much every platform and service out there. But we'll talk about this in depth a little more in just a second. But this is the sort of rundown of how this new system on YouTube is going to work. They're saying we will use AI to interpret a variety of signals that help us determine whether a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos a user is searching for, the categories of videos that they have watched, or the longevity of the account. Notice
Wow, that's not really good.
So if you had an account for over 10 years, it's pretty much you can assume that person's 18. But
Point.
there's a lot of, what about the adult children out there? They're being accused as being children.
I know, right? Oh, so anyone who watches a VTuber is actually a child now, huh? You think?
Probably.
Like cute, colorful, and vibrant.
there's an or. So it could be any of those three things that could be used by the AI to determine whether or not you're an adult user or not. And as you can see, if you...
Oh no! What if, I like, for example, watching Minecraft videos. That's gonna automatically say that I'm a child now.
Probably. Kaisen and ISOSP are going to be screwed because all most of their communities are under the age of 18.
Sheesh.
are determined as someone who's underage, not 18, they will disable certain things on your account, including disabling personalized advertising, turning off digital well-being tools, or turning on digital well-being tools, adding safeguards for recommendations, including limiting repetitive views of some kinds of content. If the system incorrectly estimates
Yeah,
a user to be
Cocomelon's
under
screwed.
18, they will have the option to verify that they are over 18.
That AI is gonna say many videos are adult content when it's not that kind of video. That too.
Another thing, I don't know if he goes about in this video, they're also cracking down on AI generated videos, like that slop shit that Morse Kruger was talking about.
Oh wait, won't they come after what was the thing we were watching last night?
They might come after that too. Well, I'm
can't
surprised they
remember what it's
ain't with all the racist shit that was in it.
No, not that one. The one.
The Menace Crew.
Yeah, Menace Crew. I couldn't think of the name.
I don't know. Something I read. It was a pause that went in that they didn't say anything about, but it's something like they're going after AI
Oh
content.
yeah, the
especially
Bigfoot.
The Bigfoot. Boom. Again, I love that.
With a credit card or a government ID. This is
Ugh.
exactly what's going on in the UK. If this AI determines through these 3 very vague requirements that you are not an 18 plus user, you're going to have to hand over your credit card or government ID. Doesn't that feel a bit invasive? This is
Yes.
very
Yes.
open-ended, and again, it's powered by AI. I don't trust this whatsoever. I don't think anyone trusts.
Yeah, why does the government need to know what I want to watch? Okay,
I think they're already comparing UK that was that Showman that one the one anime where the girl runs around with panties on her head. You can't say any dirty jokes.
oh yeah.
That's the UK.
Oh.
That's where they're going.
So it's going to get to the point where anything sexual or lewd in any kind of way like that is completely forbidden.
The problem is we used to
I don't want to live in that world where I can't have my hinty.
The problem is we in the past we used to laugh at the fat ugly lesbians, and now we're giving them control, and this is the world we live in.
Ugh. So the only way to tell if an AI I'm over 18 is to watch adult content on YouTube. Sheesh.
Trust
Get
this
banned.
whatsoever. This could
Sounds
so
so dumb.
easily be abused to require people to send over their credit card or government ID. And I'm not even getting into like content creators and how if you're a content creator and somehow your account gets flagged, what does that mean for you? Like, are you able to collect revenue? How is that going to work? It's a giant mess waiting to happen, but they are.
I will
Okay, what does he mean by if your account gets flagged?
for being underage.
Oh,
But-
that I'm
but-
underage?
But the thing is, when you sign up for AdSense, you have to send over your government ID for all the tax stuff.
I know, right? So they already should have my... Yeah. How would I be able to make money if I'm... Yeah. Unless it's like a kid who's using their adults. Yeah, but... No.
Oh my God, the world becoming more like that.
Anime,
Shim-
Shimoneta.
Shimoneta.
Ah, that's what it is. That's the name of that anime. Thank you.
We need to watch. We watched the whole thing, but the last episode.
I did. The last episode was done.
Gung ho on
Okay.
this. And of course, like I said earlier, this is clearly trying to get ahead of a global trend right now. The UK is kind of the epicenter of all this with their new online safety bill and the age verification process. This is a disaster. Again, another example of a Trojan horse, where you have bills like this that present themselves as an...
Oh, I have a theory.
What?
What do you do with... Okay, you can't know the person's age because, what if it's a shared account? What if it's a family that's just using one account?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, no, this doesn't work.
attempt to protect children.
YouTube coming up with
But
dumb
in
ideas.
practice and throughout the
Yeah.
bill,
No
it
day
goes
in,
way
why.
beyond that scope.
Trying to force
and it starts
control.
surveilling adults. It starts censoring what adults can view and
No.
say on the internet. And as
No.
we'll see, this has already trickled down in just a few days to services like Spotify. Spotify now will require you potentially, as a UK user, to give over your government ID. That's how
Why?
ridiculous this is already getting.
No. Okay, is Spotify just music or is other stuff too?
They have podcasts on there, and that's about it. I don't.
Why does it matter who's... No!
Well, if you look up the memes, like Rule 30, what's that? Rule 34, it says no longer allowed in UK. What is another one? In hentai.
No! They're taking my hinty?
They're taking the hinty. They're taking the tentacle from your cold dead hand.
They're taking... Okay. We all need to go back to, I guess, looking at magazines now. Playboy, come back.
Now, like I said, this is a Trojan horse that says this is all about protecting kids. And every single person, every sane human being out there agrees that children should not have access to 18 plus adult websites. Obviously.
You know, If I'm honest, when I was 11, I watched fucking Adult Swim.
Yeah, there's a difference between Adult Swim and porn.
I feel like I watched like softcore stuff when I was still a child.
Oh hell, he's
And you told me that you were exposed to it too.
Oh, Grandpa Larry didn't give a shit. He let Playboys out all the fucking time, and the stuff he had hidden in the garage, that shit was nasty. It's a miracle I'm not like Chris Chandler always.
We turned out
But a lot of
fine,
people believe this is more of a
I think.
You sure on that?
I used anime to grow up with, you tell me.
parenting issue. They should
doesn't
use
really matter
parental
anymore.
controls and monitor what their kids are doing online. And
Yeah, like for instance, if you buy a kid said phone, you go pull that phone and look at what they've been looking at. But parents don't want to raise their kids anymore. I mean,
that should be
we
the
thought it was bad in our day when they used to sit in front of the TV.
Yeah, the anime did raise me in a lot of ways. Is there an update on
I think that was a rumor.
Chris finally a dad? Oh yeah, if he
I think that was a rumor.
don't know. I hadn't seen anything. Had you?
I think I saw something that was fake.
Has Chris Chan been like MIA on the internet now?
I don't think so, but I think he's mellowed out.
main
That's good.
focus. It shouldn't require all
now.
these extra steps that extends the scope of bills like this to the point where now adults are being required to send in their government IDs to pretty much every website and service they visit.
Like the hub. Can you imagine? You remember we saw all the chicks that were on the T app and what they look like? Could you imagine all the photos of the guys that go on the hub? Oh, that got leaked.
I like people should have the UK to get away from these new rules. Yeah. This is the new migrant situation. People from Britain leaving. They come here.
No.
All the people from Britain.
No.
They come here illegally
We threw tea in our harbor.
because they want to get
We
the
threw tea-
internet access back.
We threw tea in the harbor to get away from Britain. They go throw tea in your own harbor.
But look
That
at the
goes way
beautiful
beyond adult
boy.
websites
And the
into just
creatables.
mundane,
Yeah,
everyday
yeah.
services, as we will see. And
baby
unfortunately,
butts.
there's also a big security risk. Imagine having to send over your government ID or your biometrics to pretty much every website you're going to. Look at some of the recent
Or all the ones on Reddit. All the people on Reddit.
data breaches, like with the T app.
Oh, there you go.
This was an
4chan.
app that was a women-only app where basically it was very mean-spirited, right? They would have to give their government ID to prove they're a woman, and the main focus of the site was to show
Oh, you know the downside about the illegal immigrants from UK?
What?
They'll be hard to tell!
dating profiles of men and basically determine, like, is this person a red flag or not? Are they a good choice? Obviously really mean-spirited and invasive as
sorry,
well.
I couldn't help it.
And because the website did not have proper security,
The new rules are gonna dox so many people like crazy. Every VTuber has to be UK fast. Leave UK fast.
Oh yeah. How many VTubers are there in Britain? I wonder. I know I've heard some that have British accents, so I wonder.
it was hacked by 4chan, and millions of IDs and personal information of users were leaked to the public. It is an absolute mess. And there are many websites and apps that function just like this, and it'll be just that easy to take people's information and make it available on the internet. And also there's going to be a lot of malicious users setting up fake websites or dupes of popular websites and services to try to get people's information.
I just had to make
This is
sure.
going to be something that's going to
Okay, chat. I randomly pulled up Pornhub on my phone just to make sure it
Here,
still pops up.
Here, let's go to your Google history. Let's pull it up for a stream for everybody to see.
Oh, look at that tiny one. What the hell?
Give me your phone.
At least turn it off.
It's off.
I got hacked twice.
skyrocket
Wow, that sucks.
in the UK. Now, of course, people are aware of this, and they signed a petition. This is available through the UK government. It's not like this is a change.org petition. You can see over 400,000 signatures in only a few days.
No one wants
well,
this.
Parliament considers all petitions that get more than 100,000 signatures for a debate. But here was their response once it got over 100,000. The government has no plans to repeal the Online Safety Act.
Ugh.
So basically, they wiped their ass with that.
What's the point? Literally, what's the point? And of course,
So ultimately, the UK is basically being a dictatorship now. There's no democracy here. No one wanted this, and they don't care. They're still implementing it. Okay, when do we start the riots over there?
There are riots over there.
No. Riots over there for the good reasons.
a lot of people are not happy about this entire system in the UK, so they're using VPNs because, well, you're not going to enforce this stuff on me if my VPN says I actually live in the United States, for example.
That's how we're getting all the illegal UKs. They're VPNing. They're internet illegals.
Oh, they might be, because VPNs might get banned.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Well, they're cracking down on VPNs already, just in a few days. The amount of people using VPNs skyrocketed in the UK, and now they're already trying to ban VPNs in the UK. This is a gigantic mess right now.
So
and you can see some of the people in Parliament,
North Korea now,
Peter Kyle here, trying to do a very desperate and shameless appeal to emotion, where they're still trying to say that if you want to overturn this act, you're on the side of predators, because they want to frame this as just...
No, it's called we're on the side of free...
Speech?
Not even speech, just the freedom to do things.
Needs to be shut down. Yeah.
Protecting kids from viewing content they should not be seeing. Well, that's not how it is actually playing out. It goes way beyond that. There is censorship of adults, censorship of dissent.
I hope he's not on the side of these people. I hope this stuff does not come here in America, because then what?
They have to send the inbox over there.
I heard that every VPN has been banned in the UK. Yeah, that making a more dictatorship. God.
Censorship of different opinions, and they're calling this a danger to democracy. Many people do believe this is trying to crack down on how people think and how they live very basic lives on the internet. It goes way beyond the initial scope of what this bill was presented as. And of course, they're mask off. This clip has been going around of some leadership basically admitting
Texas. Hell, I think in Kansas you have to do that.
Oh, to use the hub?
Yeah, or because they don't want to do age verification on the hub.
Uh-huh.
So now you gotta go get a VPN, go to like Chicago or something.
Stop trying to take my morn!
To be fair, that's also in Texas too.
No, is that what was that what they just did, or is that?
That's been for a while in Texas.
Really?
Was it Utah? I gotta look up what states you have to use a VPN to look at the hub.
Huh?
It isn't just about protecting kids. This is about stopping adults' free speech, and that elite squads will be responsible for monitoring and punishing.
I was looking at Pee-Pee's grow.
Is it just about children, or does it focus
do you think
on
that should be an elite squad?
Barry, does it just focus...
protect 13-year-old
I'm sorry,
girls?
the elite squad is not about children, actually. Shall I read you the thing? An elite squad of police officers is to monitor social media for anti-migrant sentiment. I don't think 13-year-olds are engaging that. So is it also...
And they have also a huge migrant problem where people are like, wives are actually raping little kids they wouldn't do anything about.
I know, right? Oh my God, no! This is stupid! Go after the harmless digital stuff. Yeah, ignore the actual crimes. Ignore the actual things that's hurting kids.
This is the country that wants to ban butter knives because of all the stabbings.
Butter knives.
Butter knives. Yes.
How do you get stabbed by a butter knife?
Apparently people were stabbing each other.
With butter knives.
Well, every knife, but now they're... Yeah. But now they go to the point where they're getting rid of butter knives. Or any knife that's got like a blunt that doesn't have a blunt end on it.
Butter knives do have a blunt end.
Apparently they ain't blunt enough. Yeah.
also to monitor adults? Simple question, yes or no?
Yes, of course it will.
Okay, there you
There
go.
was all this problem.
Yeah, it seems so
become
obvious at
rich,
this point.
and then
They were
buy
saying this
the
is all about just
UK,
banning
become the new leader.
adult websites or keeping kids from accessing them and all that stuff. But now you're seeing it goes way beyond that. It's
That's
something
good, I
that is
guess.
attacking many platforms nobody expected. You can see Chibi Reviews talking here about Wikipedia being restricted, YouTube being restricted, Spotify being restricted, police monitoring task forces being created. These are not exaggerations. Right now, if you're a UK user, this is what your media tabs might look like on Twitter. Everything is being censored. Even things posted by users who are not in the UK
Yeah, this is
are being hit with these
Fucking
restrictions.
insane.
In yesterday's video, we talked about Collective Shout. And some people,
Like the bitch.
it was a bit of a confusing situation with mouthwashing. It was
Oh.
claimed it was banned by itch.io. Turns out it wasn't, but
Okay,
long
I
story
thought it
short,
was.
people talking about that and relating it to various censorship issues were getting these restrictions as well. People outside of the UK were even getting hit with this.
I'm so tempted. We should go to our Steam and see if we can launch mouthwashing. I'm curious.
I gotta download it.
You gotta re-download it. Oh yeah, because we hadn't had it up in a while.
Yeah.
It-
You go ahead.
It's ridiculous. Discord has had its own rash of age verification issues already. I've seen examples of people saying certain things like, oh, my friend over here is 10 years older than me. The system goes, uh-oh, you sound like you might not be an adult. And then they require
fair,
that
that
person
is-
to hand over
that
their
is
ID
Discord,
to get
so-
access to their account, when in reality they might be 30 years
No
old.
knife, oh boy, making a sandwich is gonna be more of a mess to make. Use your fingers. To be fair, I could eat a steak without a knife. I just sit there and go. Eat it with your fingers.
Right? And now people are getting around the age verification by using Death Stranding photos. Yeah, they're using the photo mode from this game and somehow getting past it, including the
I don't even get how that works. That's hilarious. There is a AI Grok AI that has that over its body.
authors of this article who tried it out for themselves and were successful in getting past the system. That's how stupid all this is. And also Wikipedia is at risk of being blocked and hit with this sort of age requirement. They're in a legal battle right now
Wikipedia.
because apparently Wikipedia has something that is so controversial,
The future
information
is UK
that will require an age
everything.
verification
Wait.
With
for not
your
just
hands.
users, but also
Hands.
identity verification for
Sugar
contributors.
food is terrible, so.
And of course, censorship of harmful topics. That's what the government wants. It's shameless, it's pathetic.
What they consider a harmful topic might not actually be a harmful topic.
It makes me think of this weird audio you find in Borderlands 2. It's like a Jack statue, handsome Jack statue. Did you know that littering is punishable by death? Do you know complaining is considered verbal littering? That's the UK right now.
You're right. They are having some Jack. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I wish I could look that up.
But of course,
We'll get
we're not done yet.
copyrighted and you know it.
People are now
Yeah.
reporting that they are being required to show their government ID to Spotify. Yup, you can't even listen to certain kinds of music without giving over your government ID
Gay.
to a service
Gay.
like this.
Gay.
It's
Gay.
insane.
Gay.
I mean, how far do you think you're going to push people with this kind of stuff? It's ridiculous. And we're not
I can't. Okay, the only kind of music I can think of that you wouldn't want your kids listening to would be rap. Other than that, what is not safe for children when it comes to music?
Certain heavy metal. I mean, I don't know. Like Ozzy back in the day got shit.
UK will burn soon. More and more people pissed.
That one makes me think of the Rolling Stones.
Uh-huh.
Was it Rolling Stone? Who makes the song?
I wish you would stop putting your leg up.
Sorry.
I'm so worried you're going to hit my little Uta
What's the
statue.
song? God Save the Queen. Who made that? I think it was
Mm-hmm.
the band that made the Sex Pistols. That's what.
Oh, yeah. Sex Pistol, yeah.
Well, that song got removed from British radio. So they found out where the Queen was going to have like a banquet next to the River Thames. So they ran a barge and floated down playing God Save the Queen next to...
Amazing. That's awesome.
That's a famous story.
Nothing against metal. Wait, if you travel to UK and have to follow the new rules, that means you doxed yourself. Ooh, yeah. What?
Next to the more punk. Yeah, I think it was more punk rock back in the day. I was...
Sick. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a famous story they did because they were pissed because they had their song removed from the British radio.
By the way, I'm doing a JoJo reference there.
Even getting into the more sinister, ridiculous stuff like the task forces that are being created to crack down on what they believe is problematic and dangerous behavior. I mean, you can see this headline. Police unit in England to monitor online signs of anti-migrant disorder. Intelligence team could track social media and flag early signs of civil unrest in response to renewed demonstrations. Yep, we're in the wrong think era. Wrong think, you're going to get arrested. That's pretty much it. Yep, you have an issue with anything going on with that?
I hate this.
You might get a knock
Britain went back to 1984, I swear.
Let's go throw
on your door.
buttons at him.
That's how bad things have
That
gotten
book might
already.
get banned over there now that I think
Now, don't
about
worry,
it.
guys.
Oh.
This is just a test run, in my opinion.
Pass a
This is
bill
happening across the
titled
world, and the United
Kids
States is not
Online
exempt.
Safety
There is a
Act.
very similar bill titled Kids Online Safety Act that is
online.
basically mirroring everything going on in the UK that they're trying to push. And there's been already a lot of backlash, so what do? They start pushing another one called the Screen Act, which is basically the same thing. They are trying very hard to introduce this stuff to the United States and across the world. And if YouTube starting to make their own age verification process and screening isn't a hint enough, stuff like this.
Yeah, one sexual harassment per hour in the UK, but if you say anything against it, jail.
We're banned. I want to label this. We're banned in the UK now.
Oh, probably. Look at my luscious tittles. My titties are too
Should
titty
be.
for the
They're
UK.
prepping for what might be a reality in the United States as well. And we've seen the disastrous effects in the UK. And if you're seeing what's going on here, yeah, you should be disgusted and very concerned. Now, I'm going to end this video on a very light note, okay? Don't worry. Yesterday I announced that my code...
Okay, I guess go, if you want to support Rev, do that, or whatever. But, anyways, this was this video. The world's getting more and more dystopian at the minute. The moment that they take my animu...
Ben Goldsmo subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing. That was this video. Bye. What's next? Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss.